First on Fox, dealing with train delays. If your daily commute takes you on President Street or if you live in the Victorian District, you probably know what I'm talking about. City officials say these issues have been going on for quite some time now. Fox 28's Robert Catanese has been investigating the train complaints, plaguing people and commuters. He's live from City Hall to share them. Robert.
Trey, this is really a threefold problem that the city has been dealing with for quite some time. First, it's the commuter traffic that's being delayed when the trains stop or being delayed on the tracks on President Street. Then you have residents from the Victorian District who are dealing with the noises from the train. And then more importantly, you have first responder emergency response teams who may get stuck behind these trains. Now, all of these frustrations are mounting, and we set out to try to get some answers.
The issue between the city and the trains is nothing new to the city of Savannah.
City officials say the President Street train issues are causing some serious concerns.
Commerce is booming, the city is doing well. However, it's having a negative impact on people who are trying to commute, people who live along the area, and our first responders.
I reached out to Railway Genesee in Wyoming, who is at the center of the issues. They released this statement, which reads in part, Golden Isles Terminal Wharf is a small local company that works very hard to stay within the 10 minutes allowed and minimize traffic disruptions except in unusual circumstance. They don't operate from 7 to 9 a.m. or from 4:30 to 6 p.m. for that reason. This happened at 4:50 this afternoon. Officials say the problem has been progressively getting worse.
We had kind of a gentleman's agreement, but that has fallen by the wayside.
City officials have a camera at the crossing to keep an eye on delays, but they say they still need your help.
We're asking people to call 311. That way we can timestamp and know when to look back on our cameras.
I reached out to Congressman Buddy Carter, who raises his own concerns over the issues.
Whatever we have to do, we're going to do. This could actually, and I'm sure has, caused problems with emergency personnel before, and we've dealt with that. We dealt with it in Garden City, and it's something that you have to deal with immediately.
He remains hopeful the city and the railway can resolve the issue, but says all options are on the table.
The city of Savannah and the railroad involved here are going to be able to work this out without us having to get involved and getting the Federal Railroad Administration involved. But certainly if we have to, we will.
Now, city officials and railway officials will be meeting here tomorrow to discuss solution options. We're going to give you a brief on that coming up in the 10:30 half hour and preview that all-important meeting. For now, reporting live at City Hall, Robert Catanese, Fox 28 News at 10.
All right, thanks, Robert.